Before we get into today's video, obviously if you are looking to buy or sell MUT coins, as always, use MrMutCoin.com. They are the safest, cheapest, and most reliable website out there for all your coin buying and selling needs. Be sure to use code Ryan30 at checkout to get 30% extra coins added onto your order. Deliveries will be under 5 minutes every single day. Use code Ryan30 at checkout for 30% extra coins. Yo, what is going on, you guys? This is Ryan back again with another Madden 18 Ultimate Team video, and I'm kind of upset right now. Like, I recorded this entire video live, found out that my voice didn't actually record, so I have to redo this now. So now I know a little bit more about the promo. I could actually talk a little bit more about it easier. So I don't know if you guys are into recording videos or whatnot, but doing that is kind of annoying. Like recording something, realizing it didn't record, and then having to do it again. But here is an offensive fantasy pack here you can buy for 400 points or 22k. Basically, it just gives you 4 guaranteed golds and 4 guaranteed silvers of a set of your choice. So if you want quarterbacks, a center, a fullback, and a kicker, halfback, wide receiver, left tackle, left guard, or wide receiver, tight end, right tackle, right guard, you could get 4 guaranteed golds of one of those, sets of cards here. So that's pretty much self-explanatory. I mean, I really wouldn't buy that pack if I were you guys. I don't think it's really worth it. But if you guys have a lot of cards in your binder, then I would definitely recommend, using those first and then just buying stuff off the auction block. Here is a $20 pack. Pretty much the same thing. You get a couple of those packs, 6 of them, plus an 84 plus overall core elite or higher. It could be like a team of the week. It could be anything, an ultimate legend even. Anything that's 84 plus you can get. So pretty much, obviously, we do have positional heroes here in the game, and everything about positional heroes is about the cards that you have in your binder or cards in the auction house that you have to obtain to put into the set to get yourself the 94 overall positional hero that'll upgrade to a 98 overall player. So pretty much what I have in my binder right now. For example, I don't know if you guys have similar binders or whatnot, but taking a look here, we have a lot of quarterbacks, a lot of halfbacks, a lot of wide receivers, and I'm just going to go ahead and probably sell everything. I'm not really interested in obtaining any of the positional hero players. I'm just going to go ahead and try to make as many coins as I can off of this promo, and that's what I'm going to try to help you guys do as well, while also letting you in on the information about the promo. So if you guys have a lot of cards, now would be the time to sell them. Everybody is going to be buying stuff off the auction block that wants to do these sets, and clearing your binder is going to be very, very easy to do. Everybody is currently buying right now, so if you have a lot of cards, you have high 90 overall cards, or cards in the 88 to 90 overall range, now would definitely be the time to sell them. Everybody is going to be buying them. So here are the solo challenges. There are 12 solo challenges here. You will get an offensive fantasy pack here, pretty much the same thing as a pack in the store, and at the very end you will get an NAT version of a 94 overall player, and I don't think you actually get to choose. I think it's actually just a random sequence of like 4 players that you get to choose from, and you have to pick one. You might be able to choose your player among all of them, but I think it's just a random assortment of 4. It says to receive a NAT 94 overall player used to complete into the 98 overall player set. I have not actually seen the pack yet, but I do believe that it is going to be a random choice of about 4 players. And then if you do want to make that card, turn it into a 98, then that would be the card that you should go for, and then make it into the 98 overall, which I will show you here momentarily. You have to put it into the 98 overall set, plus more cards to get yourself the 98. So here is the 94 overall Drew Brees. Everyone is going to take 50 cards, except for Greg Zuerlein. He's only going to go ahead and take 28 cards. So for example, inside the Greg Zuerlein set, you will see that he takes one 88 to 90 overall kicker, a couple of 85 to 87, a few looks like 80 to 84, and then a bunch of 75 to 79, 70 to 74, and then of course silver players here are going to be needed in his set. So that's how you do this. It's all like a wild card. It's not any specific players, it's just wild card. So for Drew Brees, you will need 88 to 90 overall quarterbacks. For example, if we go ahead and take a look at the auction block, you will see that we have a couple up here for about 42k. So they're probably going to end up going for about 35 to 40k-ish for each and every 88 to 90. And of course, we do have like Michael Vick up here, Warren Moon, guys that you might actually have in your binder. If you have a base elite version of like a Matt Ryan just chilling, or like a legendary version of a card that only went for like 15k at the time, well, now they're going for about 50k. you know, upwards to, you know, 50K, but probably more than likely selling them for like 40K. That's actually really good. They actually went up significantly. So here's the 85 to 87 overall players. If we take a look here, you know, they're all currently going for about 15K, even up to 16K. So again, if you are looking to sell your cards, now is the time. They are coming off the auction block at a fierce rate here. Everyone is trying to buy these to do the sets. If we take a look at just core elites, you can filter down. They are going for 14.7. Another good filter would probably be team of the week. And we can see Blake Bortles currently up here for 14K. So someone's probably going to buy that momentarily, obviously, because everyone is trying to do these sets here. So that is how you complete the 94 overall Drew Brees. Just put all those wild card players in there, and then you want to turn them into 98 overall players. So let's say in your fantasy pack, in your solo challenge pack, you get the 94 overall Drew Brees. That means that you don't have to do that other set. You already have it. It's a 200K card that's NAT. So obviously, why not just go ahead and throw it in here, complete this set here. You need a 91 overall plus quarterback. You need 2 of those. And then, of course, you need a couple of 88 to 90s. And then you need a couple of 85 to 87s. And then that's actually a lot of 85 to 87s, actually. Then a couple of 80 to 84s all the way down. And then you will be done, and you'll be able to complete the 98 overall version of Drew Brees. And they are currently going for, on the auction house, in and around 400 to 500K. So we'll go ahead and show you that on the auction block right now. Like I said, I already did record this video, but my voice didn't record, and you know, I'm going to be talking here nonstop for like 20 minutes. I've already talked for 10 minutes. It's going to be another 10 minutes, but if we take a look there, we already see Zach Ertz up there for 416K. We move down to positional heroes, and we get to go ahead and take a look and see a lot of them are going for about 420K, upwards to about 500K for Drew Brees, 492. And then you got other guys here that are going for a little bit more, like Kareem Hunt. Rodney Hudson is going for a little bit more. Kyle Juszczyk is going for 590, because there's a lot more fullbacks that are harder to find, that are higher overall. So, you know, the harder it is to find like a player at that position that goes for cheap, the higher overall the position hero is going to be. So like Julio Jones, for example, everyone wants Julio. He's going for a lot. You know, the offensive linemen like Tyron Smith, they're going for a little bit more, because it's a little bit harder to find cheap 89 overall fullback or left tackles, and it's harder to find 91 overall or higher left tackles. So they're going to be a little bit harder to get. So there's no specific players needed for anything. So here's like the Julio Jones set. Everything you need for Julio, you need for Larry Fitzgerald as well. So there's nothing like that's going to change within the sets here. You know, some are just going to be a little bit more expensive than others because they value that card a little bit more, and they think people will actually buy them for more. But I don't think there's really a value difference. Like, the way that you get Larry Fitz is no different than getting Julio Jones based on what I'm seeing. So again, if you want to filter down to find the cheapest version of cards you need, be sure to go ahead and mess with the program filter. Like for team of the week here, 60K is not really all that great. But if we go down to like NFL playoffs, for example, we could find the 90 overall players here that are going for about 40K. Adam Thielen, 41K is a very good buy there for that. So as you guys can see, there is Julio Jones. You need the same exact amount of players, the same exact overall players to get Julio as you do for Larry Fitz. Just for some reason, people want Julio Jones to go for a little bit more than the Larry Fitz. I mean, that's just how it's going to go. You could probably end up selling Larry Fitz for probably in and around the same price, but you need to wait for the other guys to actually sell. So taking a look here at even more wide receivers. Like I said, if you guys have your cards in your binder that you're just holding on to, you know, maybe you have a couple of 88 to 90s in there that you didn't even realize that have just been sitting there for a while, whether it be like flashback players, you know, whether it be like, you know, just base elite players. Like, there's a lot of guys that you can end up having. I actually have a 93 overall Deshaun Jackson, which is a Gauntlet NAT player. I could actually throw him in there if I want to. So if you guys want to get rid of your, you know, Gauntlet player that you've been saving up for whatever reason, maybe he's like a 5th wide receiver, you could actually go ahead and throw him in that set. And then any other Gauntlet champion that you have that you got NAT, you could throw them into any of these sets here, as long as they are the corresponding position as the positional hero that you're going to go for. So if you guys want to see more videos of how to make coins off of this promo, be sure to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I will be uploading a video tomorrow breaking down even more ways, the best ways to clear your binder, the best ways to make coins off of this set. I know a lot of people are going to be hoping to, maximize their profit off of the Positional Hero set. And then as always, guys, I ask if you do want to see more videos, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you are new. Give the video a like if you enjoyed it. Helps out the channel a lot. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.